Going on, you guys? We're Big Dog back with another one take review. And listen, this is my spoiler review for Aquaman. So if you have not seen it, I don't know, just leave. Like, just bye. I don't need you here. I need the people who've seen it. Because I want to get into the discussion, even though this is not live, and so I'm gonna have to wait for y'all comments, and then I'm coming back. But still, uh, if you don't want to be spoiled, it's best advised you leave. But if you don't care about spoilers, fuck it, we finna dive into it. And then since this title says spoiler review, I'm not finna give you no countdown. I'm just finna dive into this shit. Uh, so if you see my other review of Aquaman, you know I really, really enjoyed this movie. And I just saw it for a second time last night. I didn't want to do a spoiler review until I saw it like twice and really just thought back on the film. And the fact of the matter is, I didn't even think I had to see it twice. I'm probably going to see it a third time. I got to take my little sister to go see it because she want to see it. I couldn't take her yesterday because I just did. But either way, go. Let's dive into the film. Favorite parts of the film, and I'm gonna dive into some more of the story parts. Something I did notice the first time was like the de-aging technology used on Tom Curry, Arthur's dad. I don't know the actor's name. Sorry. The first time until I watched like Chris Stuckman's review, he talked about the de-aging technology. Then when I went back and watched it yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, I see it. The first time I think like, well, just looks funny. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's too much makeup. But then I go back like, oh no, that's what that was. All right, cool. So I don't even know where to start in a film in a film that has a lot of different things going on. I guess I said from my favorite parts like Aquaman, Mirror, Patrick Wilson, that's fucking Ocean Master dog. It's a fucking delight. Every scene with him, the first scene when he's talking to King Nearest about like the surface dwellers, then he goes and takes down the fucking submarine. It just then he hits the back of the. It's all dope as fuck. Like I'm just looking like, yeah, this shit is definitely dope as fuck. First shot of the very first fish is the only fish that looked like absurdly fake to me. Like it was like a school of fish that were like purple and bluish. You know what I'm saying? And like green tails. Those are the only ones that look like obscenely fake to me. Everything else looked great. One of my favorite scenes from the trailer that actually translates so much better in the film to me is like the scene in the aquarium where like he's talking to the shark and then well first the kids pushed and then the sharks come in. Every time you see the shark come up and hit the glass, that scene was dope. And then you just seeing all the fish. I really, really, really like that scene. And then the scene on the submarine where he takes out the scene where Black Manta fathers dies because I know that guy the guy I don't know the guy who plays his father. I know he played Pike in the 100, he was super cold. He was fucking badass. Now. And so we get that. It's like, hey man, you can't save me. And I was thinking to myself, since it's like getting covered in water, as soon as you wait till it get like full of water, then maybe you have a better chance of lifting it. But I'm like, maybe it's just real heavy and it's gonna go down regardless. So it's like, nah, yeah, he's pretty much over with. So, like he's definitely dead. I probably want to kill myself though. But then again, I don't want to. I don't want to get eaten. I don't want to be put on fire, and I don't want to drown. So yeah, I probably would have blew myself up too. I probably put it right next to my head. So like, pretty quick there. Uh, but that first action scene, one thing I think the film did do was they had a lot of close-ups. Like they made you like, hey, we have a very beautiful looking cast, and we going to have them on full display because they did a lot of close-up face shots. It's like, I'm like, okay, we get it. They gorgeous people. We don't look like them. All right, cool. Can you stop letting me know that I don't look like them? All right, Jesus Christ. Well, one of the things this film did the best was like the action sequences, and this, I thought I'm getting to like a full like review and not necessarily just a spoiler review, but like I can't talk enough about the action sequence. I said they probably had the best action sequence in comic books that I've seen, but I would say the scene in Batman v Superman with Batman is like goes to take on all like the like henchmen dudes. They have a few of those in this, and the like the scene in was it Sicily? I don't know. It was some well the fight with Black Manta. Oh Jesus Christ! The final listen. Okay, I just have to cut right to the end. The final act where He's got control of the Carath, which everybody seems to have an issue with. Like they never really got the sense of like why he deserved to be king, and it's kind of in a sense of like he didn't deserve to be king. You know what I'm saying? He basically just did it to stop a war, and the people who don't deserve to be king are the people who probably be best at it. Something we might see in April, Jon Snow. Jon it's him not wanting to be king, but him it's just personality and him as a person is what make him the best suited for the job. You know what I'm saying? Because Arthur understands the surface and he got a taste of what underwater's like. You know, the Atlantis is like. Now he sees like the problems with both. You know, now he can bridge the gap between the two, which is what he's meant to do. And then the whole thing with the corral. Only thing I kind of wish it was like did something a little bit different with the trident. I kind of wanted him to beat the corral and then get the trident. You know, like she's subdued and then he goes to grab it. And then, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that thing was pretty fucking big. That thing definitely should be fighting Godzilla in Godzilla King, the new Godzilla movie. He definitely should be in there. Well, she should definitely be in there. Uh, but yeah, the final scene, final battle where the Brian and Patrick Wilson Ostermaster taking out leaders like he's nothing. Like he took out the king of the fishermen, my boy from freaking he plays he's in Guardians of the Galaxy and he's in Shazam too, which is crazy. He killed him like he was nothing. Like killed him like then looked at his like that's up to your air and she's scared as fuck. So it's like, oh yeah, we gonna help you. Like yeah, you just killed my dad in front of me, but oh well. I don't want no smoke. You heard me? So that was dope. Then we killed the Brian King. Like he cut off his arm and just stood over him like, yeah, give me your arm or we finna kill you. And the way the army looked, like I want to see it. I do. They have technological advances that I think over the Amazon, but I think the Amazons do have some stuff that we haven't seen yet. But I want to see Atlanteans versus Amazonians. That's the war I want to see. That's kind of why I want to see. That's really the only reason I want to see Flashpoint because I want to see that war between those two sides because they look like they with all the fuck shit. Oh, you hear me? Like the ships just looking like the last shot after Aquaman is won. He raised up the trident, and you see like all the like the Carath comes up and all the kingdoms of Atlantis all together there. It's just dope. And that final scene, that final, I always like my whole thing with third acts and superhero movies is like I get tired of like it's always being too much stuff going on. And underwater when we had the war going on, that was cool. But it was like, hey, and Mira said, like, man, we get too many casualties. Like, you still have to rule this kingdom, okay? You know what I'm saying? And listen, the moment where they kiss, I know to a lot of people it seems very cheesy and corny, but it's one of my favorite parts of the movie. I was just like, oh, this is beautiful. Like, this is so beautiful. All right, anybody else loving this? Anybody else? Just me? All right, cool. But because explosions going off, and you can't just zoom around. He gripping on her butt. You know what I'm saying? Just come on, man. I wanted to be him in that moment. I'm not gonna even lie. I wish I was him in that moment. Like, well, so what was the plan? He was high off of it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think like the necessary build up for that wasn't just super great. But when it happened, I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Fuck it. You know. So, but yeah, like and I always want like when I get to the end of the comic book films, just be like mano y mano. You have Ocean Master versus Aquaman, and he knew he had to fight him on the surface because he couldn't beat him in water. And it was just a dope not hand to hand, but like trident to trident fight. It was like the shots looked great, the rain was coming down. Probably one of my favorite fights all time in any movie. Like it's up there with like the Creed fight, and like the one shot. And another thing I love to do is like it's a lot of like just long shots. You know what I'm saying? Not too many cuts in it. You can tell the action is fluid. You can tell what's going on. Like the Ring of Fire is not the Ring of Fire was so good, but it's crazy that wasn't even the best part of the Ring of Fire. Is the best part was the moment we were talking before that. It was just like when Arthur was telling him like, yo, I always wanted to see my little brother, just let you know you ain't in the world on your own. And like it kind of like helps you know what really Orm's big beef with Arthur is, because even though yes it is the world's been polluted and stuff like that, that is a big deal. But the fact of the matter, I think he was more mad that his mother, he didn't get to have his really have his mother, because if she would have never had him, he probably would have had his mother. And like he resents Arthur. He thinks he blames Arthur for his mother's death. And the trench scene. Oh God, I love the trench. I love the trench, bro. Like that. I love that scene. Like the horror element when you first see the first one, and then they just keep popping out. And when they go down, it's like the sound kind of like exits, and it's like this like a heartbeat, and you see him going down. You see all the other trench following them. I can talk about this movie for hours. There's parts of it I'm pretty sure I'm gonna skip over. Like some of the like on the second viewing, I think it's so much better, because the first viewing you don't know necessarily what kind of film you walking into. Second viewing, you know exactly what kind of film it is. You know those, like I said, the octopus playing the drums and shit. And like the tonal shifts don't necessarily bother you as much on the second viewing, because in the second viewing, it kind of just flows better. You know what I'm saying? It seems like, oh no, that didn't seem out of place at all. Maybe it is, but it didn't seem out of place on the second viewing, because I expected and I saw it coming. So some of them, like there's like two, I think that are still like, they're pretty noticeable. But on the second viewing, I love this. I love this movie so much more the second time. Uh, like at first, like it was like cool, it was good, but like now, I absolutely love it. I can stop thinking about it last night. I can't wait to see it again. Like can't wait to own it. Can't wait to see it again. It's just, I hope it does well, because I really want to see where they go next. Which we see is like Black Manta probably gonna be like the main guy in the next one, and Dr. Shin. If you know the comics, Queen Atlanta, Tom Curry, probably not making it out of Aquaman 2. Definitely dying. I'm pretty sure they at the hands of Black Manta. That would be so good, so good. I wanted to see that so bad. I hope. There's a lot of things that can happen. I could fuck, man. The Fisherman Kingdom probably looked the best. Oh, then again, the lost ocean at the Earth's core, probably that was amazing. That bitch had dinosaurs. Like, holy, it's so much more to explore. Like, Aquaman needed, instead of a movie, Aquaman needed a whole fucking show. But you can't have a show with the budget to make the shit they have. But I heard somebody say this. I guess this was what like people saw when they saw Avatar. I haven't seen Avatar because I can never make it through that movie. I don't like it at all. That's just me. Which is just my opinion. Some people don't like this movie. So, cool. Everybody have their own opinion. So, let me have mine. So, but it just looks amazing. Like the looks, the action, the comedy. It just hit every point I needed it to. And it had a main character. I think everybody assumed Jason Momoa had this he's like, he's like the yeah bro dude, like all the time. And like he hit a lot of different notes in this that I think surprise people, and not necessarily surprise me, but just made me happy to see like the range. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I can't brag on Amber Heard enough as Mira. I loved her as Mira. I loved her portray as Mira. I can't wait to see more of Mira. Um, that Nicole Kidman was fucking amazing. I can't. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't do like a whole 30-minute spoiler review. I might do it one day. I might link up with somebody and then go back and forth with somebody, because I'd rather go back and forth with you guys in the comments about certain parts that, you know what I'm saying, each other like that. I'd rather not just say everything here. I'd rather, get feedback after the video comes out, because I like doing that. So you guys let me know. If you didn't hear my score for Aquaman, it was like an A minus, but Might just move up to 8. I don't know. I don't know. The score doesn't really fucking matter. I love the movie, regardless. So you guys, let me know what you thought down in the comments. What are your favorite parts of the movie? Let me know. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later.